Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world, and you, wonderful, wonderful individual. Today, I would like to speak about wonderful breathing, steady focus. When you are in the equilibrium, you mean, in the fulcrum, in the human being, to breathe and to be conscious, let's say you are feeling intense sensations and emotions in either the heart region or in the sympathetic nervous system. It's normally there we actually feel emotional pains and turmoils. So, breathing. When focusing on the breath, you cannot at the same time with your consciousness also think about feeling emotions, you see. When you are breathing stably, you feel everything, no matter how intense it is. And when you breathe, you are here. You do not you run away from yourself. And you do not shut yourself off in that bubble either. You are here. You're brave. It's hard to explain it, but you get my drift here. Breath makes you stable. Breath makes you sit and, participating in your own inner body. By you holding a steady breath, by you sitting within your own inner being, feeling, sensing, breathing, and of course with your ego, you can only do one thing at a time of these things. So having a variety of techniques and trainings to practice, let's say, your astral body, or your etheric, or your physical, or if it is in the vicinity of maybe specific types of thinking, or maybe we want to infuse ourselves and delve down into emotions. It varies from day to day based on, what sphere is more in control of our own inner being, of the planetary spheres, if it is the sun, moon, or if it is the sun, moon, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, if it is one of those that has the most the most affection and the most intention towards us at the moment. You see, based on the day, every planet has their day, you see. So based on what day it is, they have more influence than other planets have. So we have a variety of moods and a variety of, certain changes, small even in perception. But since it is us that is changing, we do not necessarily see these subtle, gentle changes and gentle nudges towards directions and so on. The more you breathe and come into the present moment, into here, the more you connect to yourself and the higher realms, you see. The more the hierarchy is now within us. We have had an external, exoteric practice for a long while now. But now it is time not to cut out the outer physical world, and not to cut out our inner world either. We connect to the inner world so we can infuse and pervade the outer world with our own spiritual being, with the hierarchy. If we passively look at nature as we see it from what we have been taught by others, by life, we will see dead nature and concepts. If we spiritualize ourselves in esoteric science, we see the hierarchy flowing and infusing whole of nature and this earth and this solar system. It is by no means any more empty. And you can truly find the life, the will, the true direction and the wise guidance of the world by truly tapping into these things. And you get a deeper sense of trust. And the more you do this, the more trust you're given, right? Because you show them that you trust them. So when you truly show genuine trust to the higher realms. They give you more and more to work with. Of course, not so you become overwhelmed by any means, since you show yourself, well, willing to pay karma and to cultivate and to clear and to purify yourself. They will give you this in increments. Of course, they will give you small heavy hitters here and there, so that you can feel that extra boom and overcome it. So you know that, okay, that is what that felt like. I don't necessarily like going through these things, not at all. But the strength and the experience I gain from feeling all of this is irreplaceable. It is deep, that it has deepened the ego and our own inner being. That is what we constantly cultivate. And it is for every single individual human being. From me to you. From you to him. From you to her. And from you to them. From me to them. Doesn't matter, it's individual to individual. We honor the individual first. And then we can start, well, if we want to enjoy, appreciate and be grateful for our cultures. But I promise you, there are far more things that are much more, well, constructive, healing, and very much inclusive than folk souls, folk spirits, culture alone. It is about connecting that individual soul to that individual soul, so we see each other transparently and that our intentions are pure. And pure intentions can be held consciously, but you must long and wish to hold and uphold that moral. If you fall for the temptation, that's on you, you see. It's on us. If we do fall for the temptation and end up being dicks, it's on us. And we have to readjust, because the higher realm will definitely make us feel, yeah, you acted like a dick. So they are pretty straightforward like that. It is important to not only see the beautiful and the shiny, but also the ugly that exists down here. If we exclude the ugly, run away from it, remove it from our consciousness, we will lose sight of them. Do you want that? Do you wish them to do that? It's all about just being aware of it, but not obsessed. But seriously, we constantly cultivate towards the future. And discipline, inner power, love, especially love, it's so important. And, well, constantly fighting intolerance. Because yes, there are ugliness and there are... It is actually so darn dark and abysmal in certain way, in certain cases, that you just want to turn away from it, But we can't. You see, we can't turn away from it. We have to face it head on. For if we run away from Lucifer or Ahriman, which, by the way, is our balance. As I said, we are in the middle of the fulcrum between these two forces of dissolution and drying up. The more you run away from them, the more effect they have on you. They run to other human beings, they hide themselves in places you cannot see, and so on and so forth. By you seeing where they are, you constantly know when they're coming, how they are affecting you, what they're doing, but you do not judge it because you know. You see? You cultivate your own inner being. You cultivate and build your own inner strength, your inner powers. And over time, we will counteract and heal any and all hindrances over time through freedom. We never force, we never drag people along with us. No, we walk that way. And in good grace we say, hey guys, this is amazing. This is the path to the future. One of the many paths to the future. You see here, As I mentioned earlier, the Rosicrucian stream is a 13th stream that unites all the 12 world streams of wisdom. If we do not have that 13th stream, all these 12 streams are separate in a sense, and all of them have their own destiny and karma if they follow only on that alone, you see? So all of these 12 streams have kind of different results to them because they are going different ways. With the Rosicrucian stream, you unite all of them and cultivate a whole full human being. Remember, we are a full human being. Aries head, Taurus larynx, Cancer breastplate, Leo heart, Gemini, well, both our arms are symmetry, Libra our spine, Virgo our abdomen, Scorpio our genitals, our thighs are Sagittarius, Capricorn is our kneecaps, Aquarius is our legs, and our feet is Pisces. This is called humus ignorum, or the zodiac human. And that is, well, the cosmic reflection of the human being. The planets and such, shapes our organs and helps shape our, well, many of our, what's it called, dispositions and moods and so on and so forth. The inner human being is what they rearrange, is what they are arranging. Now, connecting and tapping into this, living to become alive in all of these impulses and influxes of everything, takes time, lifetimes. I don't even know if it is possible to fully consciously connect in this lifetime. But I don't care though, because we have many lifetimes and we prepare for the next lifetime. So it doesn't matter if I don't get so far as where I thought that would go, because where I thought that would go were probably incorrect all along, you know? So it is all about equilibrium. When you are in the middle in the human being, you are given guidance directly from the higher hierarchy, and not from Ahriman or Lucifer, but from the highest up, from the moral, from the true, from the good and the beautiful. When you come up to lower and higher Devakan, a place where you cannot bring in any evil, you are spit out. You feel beautiful and ugliness, and you see things as beautiful and ugly based on immoral or moral actions and deeds and so on. You do not go reprimand but you register every action, everything, and put them into different scales of feeling, because every of these have certain objective feelings to them, how the hierarchy feel about these actions, our thoughts and our feelings, so on. Remember, if we feel ashamed, if we feel that we did something stupid, it is our higher sibling that says, yeah, you were dumb there. Come on, man. Readjust yourself. And I wouldn't want it any other way. They are strict, hard teachers. And that is how we grow beyond ourselves. By having hard, strict teachers that are willing to push us beyond what we normally would. Finding the hierarchy helps you do that alone. And that is what I want you to understand. If you already understand this, obviously. But I wish you to truly and thoroughly feel it. So you have that faith, love and hope every morning. So you know that you are guided towards something. So you know. And that knowing gives you a smile. And that knowing gives you the life force to keep going. Remember the balance between frivolity and asceticism. Between frivolity and discipline. Fun and play. Now, fun and play and work and play, sorry. Fun and play, and fun and work. That balance there. And when you come into that balance, you all of a sudden find out that the work is the fun. Once you have gotten there, that is when you have win-win. Yeah, I will leave you with this today. I'm always so curious as to see what comes out, because I only pick down a topic, and then I follow the stream and see what these beautiful beings are speaking through me. And I am here consciously and absorbing everything they say, because whoa, this is amazing. Of course, this is also in line with what I have studied, so I already kind of know this, but when I speak about it and I film to you, I deepen it. I take it up and observe it, you see? That is what we do when we speak. We are using our creative clairvoyance to observe different aspects of reality, and different aspects of us human beings, and different aspects of, well, whatever might show up in the end. So, and as I said, try to feel the differences from day to day based on the planets that are in the lead, kind of, you see? So, be brave, be loving, be moral, and connect with your heart. Connect to truth. Connect to your personality and be you. You are unique for a reason. You have a personality and have experiences, and have experienced pain and suffering and struggles, so that you can truly understand the world. So that you can truly understand and gain the strength for any kind of heavy experiences in your life. When you have overcome it, is always a grace. Because first and foremost, you have paid a karma down that will never bother you again. For the second, that strength you have been given from paying that karma, and actually came out of it alive, you know. Irreplaceable strength. May Father, Holy Spirit, Christ, my God, ancient masters of all, ancestors from every incarnation, bless, protect, guide, and love you on your amazing path to connecting to higher truths, to the divine, to the Christ, to cosmic intelligence, to through truthful insight, consistent, steady, clear understanding, comprehension of the world. By having a certain frame, structure around it, you know where to go, you have future sight. You know that you have more than this lifetime, and you prepare for the next lifetime and the next lifetime, and the further ahead in the future you can prepare, the better. Because you are planting seeds within your own inner astral and etheric body that you cultivate here to become astral and etheric organs for the future. It will become physical organs in the future, since we have imprinted it within our own inner being. It requires effort, freedom of work, freedom of meditation and contemplation. So, I love you so much. You are blessed, protected, and graced. You are an amazing genius and initiate. You are a human being. I love you so much, dear sibling. Goodbye. See you. I will probably have a weekend break, so just a heads up. So probably see you on Monday. Love you so much. Thank you. Goodbye.